Turkey has just rewritten the rules of modern air combat. On 30 November 2025, over the deep blue waters of the Black Sea, the Bayraktar Kizilelma unmanned fighter achieved what no jet-powered UAV in history had ever done before. It scored a confirmed beyond visual range air-to-air kill, guided entirely by its own indigenous radar and completed with a nationally built missile. In a single moment, Turkey had pushed unmanned aviation from experimental theory into hard operational reality, and the world's air forces were forced to rethink the future of air superiority. The mission began when Bayraktar announced the milestone. Kizilelma had successfully destroyed a high-speed, jet-powered target drone using a Gökdoğan BVR missile. The engagement took place near Sinop, where the unmanned fighter relied on ASELSAN MURAD AESA radar to detect, track, and guide its missile. What had previously only been simulated in digital kill chains was now visibly recorded, verified, and executed in real combat conditions. A jet-powered UAV had hunted down and killed another jet-powered aircraft at long range with no human pilot on board. This single event marks a turning point for loyal-wingman operations and sixth-generation combat doctrine. The test wasn't an isolated, standalone engagement. It was part of a carefully designed crewed-uncrewed integration drill. 5 Turkish Air Force F-16s from Merzifon's 5th Main Jet Base formed up with Kizilelma in a striking 5-ship formation over Sinop. In one of the 2-seat F-16s sat Selçuk Bayraktar, chairman and CTO of Bayraktar, observing the scenario firsthand as Kizilelma, tail number TCOZB5, maintained perfect formation with frontline fighters. A Bayraktar Akıncı UAV circled nearby, filming the entire operation from above. The drone carried a single Gökdoğan missile under its wing, waiting for its moment. When the jet-powered target drone launched, Kizilelma's Murad radar immediately picked it up. The unmanned fighter tracked the target, analyzed its speed and trajectory, and pushed the engagement forward. Then came the historic moment, a sudden flash under Kizilelma's wing as the missile dropped, ignited, and tore through the sky. Seconds later, the target was obliterated in a clean, direct hit. Selçuk Bayraktar called it the opening of a new era in aviation history. This wasn't just footage, it was a demonstration that radar-guided unmanned air combat is now real. Behind this achievement is a fully integrated Turkish ecosystem. Kizilelma itself is a low-observable, jet-powered unmanned fighter weighing around 8.5 tons with a payload of nearly 1.5 tons and a combat radius of roughly 500 nautical miles. It can operate close to Mach 0.9 and is built to fly from short runway vessels such as the TCG Anadolu. Its Murad AESA radar, developed by ASELSAN, uses a GaN-based antenna capable of wideband beam steering, simultaneous air-to-air and air-to-surface modes, and multi-target tracking suitable for BVR engagements. Alongside radar, the Toygun electro-optical targeting system supports long-range passive tracking, HD MWIR imaging, and automatic target recognition. The missile that made the kill, TÜBİTAK Sage's Gökdoğan, is an active radar-guided BVR weapon with a range beyond 65 kilometers, lock-on after-launch capability, and mid-course data link updates. In the Sinop test, it was fired from an external pylon, but Kizilelma is designed to carry missiles internally as well, offering a true stealth configuration for deep penetration missions. This breakthrough did not appear overnight. Kizilelma's journey traces back to the early MIUS program in 2013. Public design images surfaced in 2021, followed by the maiden flight on 14th December 2022. Over the next 3 years, the drone completed formation flights with F-16s, debuted at Technofest, and continuously expanded its flight envelope. On 20th October 2025, it conducted its first Murad radar test flight. On 20th November, it electronically simulated the shootdown of an F-16, validating the radar-to-missile kill chain. Now, with the CNOP trial, the final piece is complete. A real missile, a real target, and a real kill. This capability is far more than a technological stunt. It reshapes how air forces might distribute roles in future battles. With its fighter-like performance, long range, and low observable design, Kizilelma can operate as a loyal wingman for F-16s and eventually for the TF Kaan 6th-generation fighter. Equipped with both radar and passive EO sensors, it can silently detect hostile aircraft, engage with fire-and-forget missiles, and push deep into contested airspace without risking human pilots. In dense air defense zones, it can fly ahead of manned jets, force enemy systems to reveal themselves, or serve as a forward picket against low observable threats. As software, ID, and autonomy improve, multiple Kizilelmas could cooperate in networked attacks or maintain wide-area patrols far more efficiently than crewed fighters. Strategically, the test proves that Turkiye now possesses a sovereign, end-to-end air combat kill chain, platform, radar, missile, data link, mission computer, all domestically built. This reduces dependency on foreign approvals and places Turkey among the few nations capable of producing complete, integrated air combat ecosystems. Regionally, the presence of an operational BVR-capable unmanned fighter shifts the balance across the Aegean, Eastern Mediterranean, Black Sea, and Middle East. It strengthens Turkey's deterrence posture and complicates the planning of any adversary. Internationally, the program is gaining momentum. Italy has already signed on to co-produce Bayraktar UAVs, including Kizilelma, through the LBA Systems joint venture. European production lines in Grottagliele will support composite manufacturing and final assembly, paving the way for a NATO-compatible loyal-wingman platform designed for future fighters like the GCAP. This means Kizilelma-type unmanned fighters could soon become part of the broader European air power structure. The test also plugs directly into Turkey's 6th-generation vision. TF Kaan will serve as an airborne command node controlling Kizilelma and Anka 3 through stealth mode data links and a distributed mission architecture. In future battles, manned and unmanned aircraft will operate as a unified swarm of sensors and shooters, sharing information in real time and overwhelming enemy systems from multiple angles. The live Gökdoğan firing proves that Turkey already possesses one of the foundational pillars of this ecosystem, an unmanned, radar-guided, long-range shooter that can hit targets tens of kilometers away. For analysts, the message is clear. Unmanned air combat has entered a new phase. The idea that only manned fighters could score long-range kills is over. The decisive shot in tomorrow's air battles may not come from a pilot in a cockpit, but from a silent, stealthy, jet-powered wingman, an algorithmically guided platform like Kizilelma. This is Mighty Military, and today's breakthrough marks the dawn of a new era in air power, where Turkey stands at the front of a revolution shaping the skies of the future.